Hi! I heard you're looking for something new to read, and I have suggestions. I'm an author, and I realize I have never gone on here and actually talked about all of the books that I've written, so that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna start strong with Gay Twilight. This adorable 6'4" vampire is obsessed with this adorable little chaos gremlin who moves to town and does not remember anything, even though he was born there and lived there for the first couple years of his life. There's mystery, there's spice, there's everything nice, and also a side of murder. So this is really fun if you're looking for something very plot oriented, very plot heavy, but you want to for sure have spice at the end. This is the first book that I ever have written, and I love it so much. There is a lot of fun aspects to it that I try to have in all my other books, but I just feel like this one is really good for somebody who's looking to like dive into world building and have all of the good things that are in fan fiction also. Next, this is probably my favorite paranormal romance that I've written. And I know I probably shouldn't pick favorites, but I freaking love this book. Let me tell you about it. This is the second book in the series. It's very much Grumpy Sunshine. This is Prue. We love Prue. Prue. Oh, Prue. Prue is my book boyfriend. He is my favorite. I love him so much. He's very mean, and we love him for it, but he's obsessed with him. He's like a little angry bulldog. And he's like this pint-sized ghost. Very hard to please, but he loves his Luca. And Luca is this tragic artist who is down on his luck. He's adorable. Spicy. This one is way more spicy than the other one. Like, way more. From the get-go. So if you're looking for something spicy from the get-go, but with a lot of plot and world building and Grumpy Sunshine, this is for you. Also, at one point, he tells him to lick his boots. So there's that too. If you're looking for something super soft, a fast read that's cottagecore vibes, this is for you. This cutie pie is a lonely forest spirit, and this cutie pie is an adorable gardener who has never fit in, and they just find their place together, and it's so sweet. And if you love pumpkins and fall vibes, this book is for you. Also, yes, there's also spice in this one, but since it's shorter, there's less. And we can't talk about my releases without talking about this bad boy. This book is technically a Christmas book, but it's also not like in your face Christmassy. It really is mostly just like a very feel-good romance, very Grumpy Sunshine. Grumpy Sunshine. Baxter is a baker, and also his last name is Baker because I think I'm funny. And he has been having the roughest year. Well, honestly, the roughest many years. He's a single dad. His bakery has recently just gone totally kaput, and he's just down on his luck, and he needs a friend. So his little daughter, there she is over there, signs him up for a matchmaking program, and it's kind of like they call it the Christmas buddy program because it's matchmaking, but it's not romantic. It's where two families get together for Christmas. So this is Paxton. Oh, we love Paxton, and that's his son. So cute if you just want to like feel really good. I call this one a hug for the heart. And this is book 2 in that series, and oh my gosh, this might be my favorite book I've ever written. Trent. This is Trent. He's a playboy. He's so sweet, so charismatic, just the most amazing, sunshiny, lovely little dude. And this is Miles, aka Rooster, and he kills me. He's such a sweetheart. He's a single dad. That's his son, Bubba, right there. Bubba's the cutest kid in, like, the whole world, pretty much. Miles has anxiety, and a lot of the times, he has a really hard time speaking, which obviously comes from, like, real-life experience with me. Very close to my heart because of that. I just loved writing this book so much. Miles has been in love with Trent for years, but hasn't done anything about it. And then Bubba shows up at Trent's house. There's Bubba. And he's got his baseball bat, and he threatens him, and he says, you know what? You need to take my dad on a date. And so they go on a date, and it goes horribly. These two together are so sweet. There's like a bunch of groveling type stuff, so if you love groveling, which I do, it is very gratuitous and very fun to read, and just this book, it also feels like a hug to the heart to me. I love this book. Last but not least, this is my only Omegaverse book, featuring Percy, an Omega, who is adorable and buff, and if you love, like, really masculine, like, big Omegas, That's Percy. And then Hayden, the king of hell. You can kind of see the castle in the background. Anyway, they meet because Percy is naked in a graveyard, I know, for like a hazing thing through his college. And Hayden just so happens to be passing through a portal on the way by. And he sees Percy, and it is sparks and fire. And they're just lovely together. And Hayden calls Percy his little rabbit. And I love that.